Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot. All Signs Love Tarot. All Signs Love Reading. And as is almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, All Signs channeled messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. It means there is a message here for you today, so welcome again. I'm really happy you have found your way here. All the decks coming in today are listed in the description. You'll also find all the playlists. Oh, your cards have a mind of their own today. All Zodiac Signs, messages from your person, love tarot readings. That's the name of the playlist for today's readings, the All Signs Tarot readings. And these are love readings for the collective. You'll find the playlist down there as well. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings and a lot more, so feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. I want to show you what is going on here in the bottom of the deck. So we're seeing the Three of Swords, which as you can see here as I turn them over, that's in reverse. So there's an apology coming in. This is, of course, Saturn and Libra energy, and it's around a broken heart, loss, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. So they're coming here with an apology, and they're also coming here with the Ten of Pentacles on their mind. This is a new cycle, and it's a really long-term energy. It's Mercury and Virgo energy. So were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Were you were you in a long-term commitment, a long-term connection, building a life together, a future together? Were you already there? Were you working on it? Was it a possibility on the table because it's back? And this is somebody coming in here with an apology, and I really am hearing and feeling like it's about time. So let's see what else is going on. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. And I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video, subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the video to be seen by more people and the channel to continue moving forward. So thank you for that, and thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. We have the Hangman in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords in the upright, Justice, the Five of Swords, Judgment, Temperance, wow, the Lovers. Wow. Okay. And look at that. Knight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Are these yours? These are yours. Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. King of Wands. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Clearly. Where do I begin? We have Archangel Gabriel here today. We have Archangel Michael here today, and we have Archangel Raphael here today. Look at this. First of all, we saw that Three of Swords coming here in reverse and that Ten of Pentacles. What is that apology around? Well, the Knight of Cups is here in reverse. This is Scorpio and Pluto energy. It's the Prince, Princess Charming energy and can sometimes be around proposals, which can be really big proposals like, you know, marriage or moving in or whatever. But it can also be around things like talking again or seeing each other, meeting for some of you, perhaps if you haven't met in person, because of course everyone's situation is going to be different. But I'll tell you, it's in reverse here. So there is a broken promise energy. So that apology is already coming through with that, and they're bringing the truth. This is where their energy is the strongest here. Justice. And of course, sorry, I have to fix my sweater. That is Libra energy, and of course, Venus. That is Libra energy, Venus, the planet of love here. So the truth is coming, and there's going to be a solution around that truth coming, and that apology that we saw coming in as well is around this Well, yeah, wishy-washy energy of somebody with some broken promises. So something that you were on your way to, something that you were waiting for, that didn't happen. Well, not only that, they're coming back. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. So before we get into the fact that the Lovers is here and they're getting ready to make some kind of offer here, and obviously it's somebody that you still love, that loves you, this Seven of Swords is what kind of, I want to say, I don't know, set everything off or played a really big part in your separation, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, I should say. Because the Seven of Swords is running here, is breaking hearts. Look, taking the three swords with them. That's the Three of Swords. And so both running from, I feel physically from the connection for a lot of you, or communication as well. That's in the sword energy. That's transactional energy. It's clarity. It's information. It's truth. It's around all of this. So for some of you, of course, I mean, this is when this was in the upright, what they're apologizing for, the Three of Swords we saw in reverse, is what is here. So not being honest, they're coming in here with the truth, breaking your heart, apologizing for that, not communicating, possibly saying some things that they regret. Five of Swords here, right connected to the Five of Cups, which is regret. They're regretting some things that they said. It's also connecting here to the Two of Swords in reverse in the partnership placement. Moon and Libra energy. There's some indecision that's been around this connection. Lack of clarity, lack of truth, somebody who perhaps didn't want to compromise. It's connecting strongly to when the Seven of Swords took off running, whether it was physical and or via communication, because it's in reverse now. So the truth is coming. They're apologizing with that Three of Swords in reverse, and they're also waking up. So the lack of clarity that's been going on here in the partnership placement is not a lack of clarity anymore. Archangel Gabriel here, the angel for messages, just wanting to bring everybody together for the greater good, the herald of vision, saying, wake up, get some clarity, make this decision. What do you want? You want to apologize? You want to be honest? We'll do that. So we saw that coming in. We see the truth coming in. We see the Seven of Swords in reverse coming here to apologize, to make peace. Quite literally also in between Temperance. Archangel Michael, that's the truth. Archangel Michael just wants to light the way to the truth for everybody's highest good. And that's toward the sun energy. That's the outcome. That's a successful outcome for everybody. So it's the truth, but the truth is needed here. So I want to say some resolution. So is that closure? Is that reconciliation? Because that's also what's going on here in Judgment. So get the clarity. Wake up. What do you want here? Because we see in this minor arcana, Two of Swords in reverse, it's the lack of that. And we also see here, look, and we'll talk about the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords, that they're getting the message. And look at this turkey. Have they been, my dad would say, what a turkey. That was his way of saying like somebody was behaving like not so nice. I don't know if that's an East Coast thing or an age thing or whatever that is, but that's what he always used to say. And so that's kind of interesting that the sword here, which is transactional, which is about clarity, truth, communication, has a big old turkey on it. In any case, there is reunion energy around here, of course. There is a victory energy around here, the crown chakra, connecting to higher power. And resolution, which is exactly what's going on here in Temperance, and also Judgment. So they have the clarity that Archangel Gabriel is literally saying, get it together, because we see in the partnership placement in a lot of the past and current energy that they haven't. They've been really indecisive. And on top of it, there are some things that I feel like have been said, or just even the lack of communication in the Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius energy. The Five of Cups is connecting, looking right down at that. This is regret. Mars and Scorpio energy for, regret for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, abandoned the connection. It's right here. Look at this. It's the truth around that. It's connected to this Knight of Cups who's been wishy-washy, broken promises. Lying, running around is it around their feelings? Is it around other things because they're regretting it here, literally, and also the lack of communication. And again, for some of you, things that were said. And it can be that for some of you, there was even some betrayal here, which can also be coming through in that Three of Swords in the way of third parties, interference. Third parties isn't always in the way of love or interference, even around external energy. It can be your person too. And I think they were, you know, obviously up in their head and indecisive here and made a bad decision, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. They love you. Wanting to be honest and apologize around this Knight of Cups in reverse energy and that Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords who's coming back in here with that, because they have the clarity that they were being a turkey. That's not going to be in a title, I don't think. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So this is the clarity here. Look, their hand is vibrating and, you know, the leaves are falling off, which are actually, is that holly? But it's, of course, connected to the holidays here in this deck today. But that's the change. And that's this energy of, it's just kind of like, that's the message for me that Archangel Gabriel has sent down. You know, this is also a peacemaking energy for me when musical instruments and notes and music are coming in, because they're hearing the message loud and clear. You know, we have Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel all saying, hello, let's fix what's broken here. Let's be honest. Let's get back in there and apologize. Let's bring the truth. Let's make it so that we have some resolution here, whether this is closure or reconciliation. Let's air it all out. You need to apologize and ask for forgiveness. You need to balance out your divine feminine and divine masculine energies as well here in justice, and be able to come from a place of truth and clarity within yourself so you can bring it to your person. And that's the clarity and the truth that is coming here as they return, and that peacemaking energy, and they're hearing it loud and clear. They have got the message here, and there is clarity, and they're coming in possibly out of nowhere. But it's also kind of like a lightning bolt that they have received this message. And I'm not sure what was where, but this is going here. Not trying to sound like Dr. Seuss, but this is a 20 and that's coming to a 2, and that's the connection, and that's the decision that they were not making to come and apologize and be honest with you. They're clear now that that's what they need to do, and they need to tell you that they do in fact love you, and that they regret what they said and or didn't say, lack of communication. And for some, there are third parties here. And I got to tell you, some of that third party energy is around their lack of truth, clarity, and communication. Again, it's not always external. This Hangman energy also connecting with that. Look, it's in reverse here. It's Pisces energy, and of course, it's a major arcana energy. And the reversal energy is kind of like a selfish energy. It's an indecisive energy on another level, connecting with the Two of Swords in reverse. It's not doing anything energy. It's some ego, I want to say, coming from a place of ego and shadow energy. You know, it has been a really strong period of uncertainty here. And the King of Wands, it's kind of interesting because I'm feeling that shadow and ego a little. And the King of Wands kind of has their back to everything here. But we know that the King of Wands has the courage, is a leader, has the energy here, a fast energy with the wand, the energy of love around matters of the heart to go and make this happen. And we see that there's a lot of backup. Justice is here right where their energy is the strongest, to say, be honest, that you love your person, if that's in fact what you were holding back. Because the regret here leaving you feeling unloved as they left, and the Seven of Swords is coming back to apologize for that. And I feel to bring that forward for you too, because this Lover's card energy is preparing to come here. Is the offer just the apology? Is it more? It's soulmate energy. For those of you on a twin flame journey, that is here too. It's not for everybody, but it is here. It is restoring harmony and coming together. And really, as we can see here, quite fast when they do get out of this, I want to say it's the selfish energy, because we still see it here, you know, major arcana in reverse, very much on their mind, and come here and make this apology. Everybody's backing it up. Archangel Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael, who just wants to heal what's broken here. Broken hearts, you know, just wants to restore some harmony and some peace. And again, Archangel Gabriel is saying, let's just air it all out. This apology, they're asking for forgiveness. Let's do that. Let's kind of like shake the rug out. Do you know what I mean? And get the truth. Be clear, you be clear, and you bring this clarity and this truth to your person so that you can make a decision for the highest good of everybody. Lighting the way to the truth, which is a candy cane, a mint here in our temperance energy today. It's Sagittarius energy. It's really fast, you know, and it is restoring that balance and the harmony and getting everybody on this path. So this wait that you've been in, just waiting for them to own a lot of what has gone on here. Also, Four of Wands in reverse for some of you, Venus and Aries. There was some arguing that went on perhaps, which they're also regretting here. It can even be that some of you left somebody left dwellings, you know, homes. That's not going to be for everybody. And there goes my throat chakra as that happened. Because it's also just about leaving the connection. But whatever went on in that separation energy, both, I want to say, well, no contact, no communication, and or in separation physically. So whatever that is for you, you know, it's all connected to this energy here, and they're regretting it. And they're coming to make this decision to come and tell you what they need to tell you. What else? We saw the Ten of Pentacles. Are they coming in here with a whole new offer around the Ten of Pentacles? Again, were you there in the Ten of Pentacles? Were you growing a long-term connection? Were you already in a long-term commitment, or was it on the table? Because it is a new cycle. They are coming back in with that. That's new beginnings. And the potential is there. So I want to bring in a little bit more to see. But before we do, I just want to say here in this Five of Cups, you know, more validation with the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands, that for some of you, there were some things said that they regret. It's also just the act of what they did here, the wishy-washy energy in the Knight of Cups. There might have been something on the table that got taken back, you know, a love offer or somewhere, you know, getting deeper into commitment, whatever that is, or a next step. So that's connected to they're running off here and part of what's coming in around the apology and the truth. But the Four of Wands, again, there's some argumentative potential energy here, and you see it in the Five of Swords. And you can see it here too in the Five of Cups. You know, these three cups here, of course, that's Mercury and Cancer energy. And they're in the upright in this energy. So that, of course, that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And it's around a reunion energy, it's around a celebratory energy, and it's around communication here. But there's, you know, you can't really see it because it's actually frozen, which is really apropos for what's going on because there's no communication, or it's just broken down communication. But it's, yeah, things that were said or the lack of communication, yet still here in each other's energy in the Two of Cups behind. Venus and Cancer energy. So still kind of waiting here for something to right. Are you waiting for the Knight of Cups to upright here to not only fix this, but come in with the Ten of Pentacles as an offer? For some of you, yes. Some of you might just literally be waiting for this opening up of communication, for the apologetic energy. But, you know, there's just a strong energy here of just airing everything out. Apologies, truths, clarity, a lot coming out. So, yeah, where that's going to end up is going to be based on the decisions you're making. You have free will. Your person has free will. Energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. It's around decisions here. And we see that there is a decision going on between the two of you where this is going to go. Quite literally here with Judgment in the Lover's card. Is this closure, coming back together and hearing these truths and getting this clarity and them asking for forgiveness, apologizing, owning things here, sharing their regret, sharing how they feel about you, that they love you, that you love them? Or is this reconciliation around all that? Is everything that's coming out here bringing you back together to continue on your Ten of Pentacles journey? Get that Knight of Cups in the upright, whether you were in a long-term connection, you were building it, or it was on the table, because it is on the table here and it's up to you. The Hierophant is here. Ooh, wow. So this is divine masculine energy. A lot of major arcana support here. Taurus energy as well. This is a card of commitments. Can be marriage. contracts, partnerships, long-term. It's also an energy of kind of needing some support. Yeah, I think this is around your long-term connection that you were either already in, you were working on, or it was on the table. It's really back on the table. It can be that there have been some third-party influence via how things should be, oftentimes connected to expectations, traditions. So it can be that there is some influence around third parties, friends or family interference, but it can also be around locations or really big differences in how you live, cultural, religious differences, different cities, states, countries, perhaps, or just where you are in your lives. So that is playing a part here, I feel. But today, for me, the Hierophant, Judgment, Temperance, look at this. The Lovers, Justice. This is all around your person coming in here and not just apologizing and being totally clear and you having some kind of conversation that changes everything. But yeah, some really, really big changes here. This is kind of what I feel like you've been waiting for. This is coming back together and getting everybody on the path for the highest good. Where is this going? Obviously, you care about each other. The love is here. You can see it. It's really clear. But again, where everybody's going is going to be the decisions that you're making. Page of Wands energy. Where do I want to put this? I'm putting this here. Temperance, the Lovers, Hierophant. All lining up here. Judgment was here, but we put Judgment here in your overall energy because that's the indecisive decision being made here, right above the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands coming in here. It's sort of like, okay, where did you come from? But, Page of Wands is looking at this wand here, which is the energy of love, which is wanting to take that action. It's a fast energy. It's a little bit like kind of like a student energy, but for me today, this is the new beginning energy. So this is kind of where it's beginning. And okay, interesting. So the Two of Pentacles is coming in here in reverse. That's going here, and that's around the Hierophant energy. So there is something there. But what I wanted to say is around the indecision, the Page of Wands now is like a kind of like rubbing their eyes, new beginning energy for me. And we know that that's happening. The wake up is here. It's just clear. I feel like the page is handing this off to the King of Wands, maybe even saying hello, knocking on a door and getting this King of Wands to turn around, who interestingly has that leadership and powerful, courageous energy to make things happen, but has been in a little bit of shadow and ego. So before we talk about this, because there is an offer coming in here, it's validated, I just want to mention this Two of Pentacles in reverse. This can be, for all of this, or for some of you, just literally around somebody's inability to commit. But it's also that struggling, overwhelming energy that we're also seeing here in the Hangman, which again could be just some energy of commitment. And it can be just that, but it can also be tied around what we're seeing here to this Hierophant energy of other things that are underneath it. And isn't that always the case anyway? What are reasons why people are having trouble committing? It just kind of goes back to something. So there is a connection here to some third party, but again, that doesn't always mean that it's interference via third party interference. It can also be that it's around where you are in your lives, where you are physically in your lives, as in, for some of you, distance or really big differences between you. Or even just, I want to say, kind of where your person was at and what you both wanted at particular times, and the timing was just kind of off. Somebody was here and somebody was here in terms of commitment, and it wasn't matching up. So we do see still here that there's a little struggle here in working out that cycle. So that Pentacle, of course, is around the commitments, relationships, partnerships, which is you here as well, big time. And something else that they're working out here, which we see they're going to be working out here. And there is some resolution that's coming here that's going to, I feel like, be what is supposed to be for everybody here. A decision, again. And look at this. And by the way, of course, that's the infinity symbol. So for some of you, that's directly connecting to twin flames. It's not for everybody, because that's also just a particular kind of love. I love you to infinity, forever love, but it's also balance, and it's the renewal. It's balancing things out, both the divine feminine and divine masculine energies to come with the truth, come from a place of truth and clarity and bring that forward, which is going to just set the ball in motion here. But of course, that is the renewal of coming out of this past and current energy of not talking. So there is still some minor arcana energy, I want to say, of the struggle, but we see that it's going to change. And look what they are bringing in. They are bringing in the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. So they are bringing in an offer here. And not only a peace offering too, an apologetic energy. This dove, of course, is connected to peace, but also to love. They come in pairs. It's diving here into this baptismal cup, into this cup, and just all the emotions are overflowing. The love here coming out of nowhere. And this is, proposal energy. It's what was here in the reverse. Yeah. So not only are they coming here asking for forgiveness, bringing an apology, bringing the truth, here, a lot of regret, sharing feelings. Not only do they have the clarity in our, I don't know why, I just wanted to straighten that. Aren't they bringing it? But they're bringing an offer here. And I don't know if it's the offer that was there. What is that? It can be marriage. It can be next level. It can be picking up where you left off. It can be, for some of you, let's meet, or let's talk more, or let's talk again. Whatever that is, they're preparing for it. And it does feel quite unexpected. And that's coming here really kind of everywhere, and it's validated here in the Ace of Cups. So I want to bring in some oracle, and then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. By the way, I am not reading oracle in reverse. So the moon energy influence, the snake energetic movement, and the crown accomplishment. Yeah. Opening up and communication around the feelings as well. It's the moon energy. It's Pisces energy. And of course, it's bringing in Gemini and Cancer as well. And that's all around the emotions and all around, I feel like a lot of that, what has been held back and suppressed here, but also coming and opening up. The energetic movement in particular in the snake is quite a fast energy. And that's why I feel when they're hopping out of this hangman in reverse, which, this is coming to a 3, divine timing, communication. I want to say the growth that's needed to come out of there and start kind of getting the balls rolling. It can be an out of nowhere energy, and it is around timing. So this energetic movement, when they hop out of there, it's going to come in pretty fast, I feel. And look what it's coming in with, the crown, which of course here, crown, accomplishment, that's very much around, actually, I want to put this here today. That's very much around energetic movement here with justice and the truth. Temperance is what I wanted to say. And of course, that's also bringing in the sun energy and the crown chakra, higher power, source. Spiritual messages from the divine, the outcome, working things out and connecting us here to Temperance, who's literally taking us that to this candy cane sun, which is getting everybody on the path to the truth, the accomplishment here. So literally, Archangel Michael accomplishing this, and this happening here, which I feel you have been waiting for. It's time. When it's time, it's just going to be, I feel, really fast and come out of nowhere. Yeah, and that's working things out, restoring balance, restoring harmony, lighting the way to the truth and getting everybody there. So that's going here with the 7 of Swords in reverse, returning, connecting also to the Lover's card. Oh my gosh, it's just not surprising. And these are the last 3, which is what I take. So we're taking those. Innocence, Lily, is the last card here coming in, and that's new beginnings. That's kind of connecting to the page energy as well. And Justice is back. So Justice is back here, balance. That's connecting also to Temperance. That's having worked out the cycle, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's even the Hangman getting out of there, who's, you know, not quite upside down anymore, you know, a little bit again of that selfish energy, but that's restoring, that's the balance, and that's the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within. So being able to be honest and clear with themselves about what they need to do, what they want, wake up, clarity here, honesty here, temperance and judgment and aligned now, and being able to bring that to you. And that's also the renewal coming here with the truth. Yeah, restoring balance and harmony. It's just all over here. Again, I'm not reading these in reverse. Okay, interesting. I like that coffin. So don't be worried about that. Why? Because look where it is. What else is here? Oh, that's the crown. This is like the death card energy and that Scorpio energy. That's transformational energy, and it's changes. Inevitable that this ice is going to melt. This is the stagnation. That's the emotional energy, but that's also the communication. And that's the divine, in divine timing, right? These ice cubes are going to melt. You can see it already happening. These 3 ice cubes, the divine timing, communication. So that literally, the coffin, inevitable, again, is that death card energy, that this is going to melt and communication will open up again. And that's a strong message for me here coming in today. And I'm putting that here with the moon energy, and also here with the 5 of Cups, with this emotional energy, connecting again to the 5th chakra, of course, the communication coming here. And a lot of that around the truth and regret and all of that. So the last 2 that have come in, this is the dog, the loyalty, and it's connecting us to the moon as well, which is over here. We're just going to leave it there for now. And also the Sphinx, which is interesting, the ancient wisdom. And that is just super connected here. It's also bringing in the Wheel of Fortune energy, and that's getting to that Sphinx and the Wheel of Fortune for a turning point. Of course, it's also connecting to Chariot. And, you know, you had to tell a riddle, or you had to have the answer to the riddle, I think it was, to get the Sphinx to move, to get the Chariot moving here, the obstacles out of the way. So that's coming through here. And this loyalty energy is really connecting, of course. I actually have to move this. Sorry, guys. It's connecting with the, yeah, that's where it's going. It's connecting with the moon energy, of course. And that's also coming out of that fear of everything that's been repressed, and it's opening up communication and a loyalty here coming in with the dog. A loyalty, I want to say, it's also a really instinctive energy of trusting right here with the moon energy. So of you, of course, trusting your intuition and your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels, and it's the dog here, but your person as well. And also trusting that in the timing. Because we see it here coming. Really, it's resolution. It's getting you both on the path that needs to happen. It's just a matter of timing, and when it's happening, it's really, really fast. This Chariot, this Sphinx is getting that Chariot moving, you know, ancient wisdom. So that's, I want to say, yeah, it's receiving all the messages, you know, from higher power, from source, the crown chakra, and being able to get everybody lining up. The alignment here in the energies, the alignment and the timing, and being able to get all this truth and clarity out and get things moving here wherever it is you're going to want to go. But I tell you, there's something here being offered in this Ace of Cups. Is it only this apology? Maybe. Is that all you were waiting for? But it sure looks like a whole lot more. And it looks like that Knight of Cups being kind of uprighted, which was the energy I've been feeling. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. I took you for granted. 7 of Swords in reverse. Do you still love me? Connecting here with this lily, with the innocence, with the lovers, the Hierophant. We were destined to meet. So there is that. Where do I want to put this? Let's go in here with the Ace of Cups. There is that Wheel of Fortune energy we were feeling. There is so much left unsaid. A lot. I'm sorry. This has been very strong. Right at the get-go, the Three of Swords. Coming there with the Ten of Pentacles. We are soulmates. Lots of soulmate energy here today. This is real. That inevitable timing around timing for this communication. It's coming through again. I think of you all the time. Lovers. And I want to bring in a few more, then we're going to close your reading. You're my favorite person. I'm sorry is here again. I took you for granted. I'm sorry. I will always love you. Do you still love me? Telepathy here going on. So that's connecting us, of course, to, and I'm not surprised by this at all. And look how they're all standing up. You might be hearing really just connecting to music, repeating numbers, words, patterns, bumping into people, synchronicities, things where you just feel like you're constantly getting messages. So yeah, there's some telepathy going on between you for sure. I want to look at this one here. Sorry, I ghosted you. So that's for a lot of you. I don't know that that's for everybody, but it is here, and it's in that Seven of Swords in reverse and that Three of Swords energy, all of it here of apologizing. These are kind of like, oh, interesting, I play our song. So it came here with what I call a wild heart. It's sort of like a wild card, you know, it's blank here. So both what a message that you're wanting to send, but I kind of feel like the way it came in with I play our song, what's your song? Here, because it's a wild card again. And it's coming here with I play our song, what's your song? So that's a really direct message for me today. It can still be that it's a wild card, wild heart for some of you, meaning that what do you most want to hear and what do you most want to say? But it really is connecting with I play our song for me today. So really strong musical connection. Beautiful souls, your reading, I really enjoyed it so much. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I did. And if you did, liking today's video and subscribing to the channel helps to get the video seen, of course, and keeps the channel moving. So thank you for that. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate you being here. I'm sending you so much love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye.